morning everyone. Today we are students of 11th B. We present you a replica of a process called hemodialysis. So hemodialysis is done in uremic patients. The patients whose kidneys are malfunctioning. Urea accumulates in their blood and which is very toxic for our body. So this process is conducted.
So let me break down how hemodialysis works. We take blood from the radial artery. From the radial artery, the blood is collected and it is sent to a cooling chamber where the blood is cooled down to a temperature of 0 degrees Celsius, and heparin is mixed into it, which is an anticoagulant which thins the blood. So after that, the blood is sent into a dialysis chamber where the urea from the blood is separated using a cellophane membrane, which has a pressure gradient, which has a concentration gradient lower than the blood, so the urea can be separated easily and the blood can be sent forward into the radial vein and back into the system.
So greetings everyone. Today me and my partner Rayan have made a app that detects fire. So let me just present it to you.
It's an app that is used for detecting fire. We can use this app for to detect small fires, which is very useful.
As you can see, after I lit the matchstick, it is actually using it as a light source, and it is detecting it as a prevention and a thing that could harm the environment.
I am Ayush Tiwari of class 9th A.
I Josh, and we have made hydroelectric generator.
This is how it is work. First of all, we have a building which conserves the rainwater. After this, the rainwater is conserved. The rainwater is being released to the turbine. This turbine makes electricity and passes it to the motor. This motor lights up the LED.
It basically generates electricity from water. The potential energy of water is converted into the kinetic energy of the turbine and then into the electrical energy.
Everyone, this is a project of galvanic cell which is based on the concept of redox reaction, which is reduction and oxidation reaction. So the project works is as like that. We have a copper container in which we have copper sulfate aqueous solution, and this is a salt bridge in which we have ZnSO4 aqueous solution. So here the copper container works as a cathode and the zinc rod connected works as anode. So when the zinc rod loses 2 electrons, it oxidizes, and the copper container gains 2 electrons, it reduces. So the reaction completes a circuit. When we'll connect it to the voltmeter, the electricity is produced here. We can see the current. So the basic concept of this experiment is to convert chemical energy to the electrical energy.
When this experiment is done in large scale, it is used in factories and car batteries. We know that nowadays a lot of carbon dioxide is produced, which is harmful for our environment. So using this cell in car batteries reduces carbon emission, which keeps sustainability in mind and is helpful for our environment. It is also used in facial treatments for scars, acne and wrinkles. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rashi Gupta. Today we have made soil moisture sensor. This sensor depicts the amount of water present in the soil. This is very useful for farmers to detect the amount of water, and it helps them to know when to water the plants.
And we have connected it to this moisture sensor, and like when we insert it into a dry soil, there's only one light that's lighting up, but when we insert into a wet soil, there are 2 lights that's dry up, and this helps to detect that there is a moisture in the soil.
Hello everybody, my name is Arushi Milap Thakur and I am here to present Smart City. This Smart City is inspired by Singapore City. That is a city that works on power efficiency. It is a city that focuses on 3 main things: sustainable infrastructure, efficient transportation and citizen-centric approach. This project mainly battles 4 main issues.
environmental hazard, healthcare and education, temperature control, and clean energy generation. For hospitals and education, the government has increased policies and free healthcare and education for children. To ensure environmental hazard doesn't keep happening again and again, new types of buildings from new materials called asphalt. That's a type of concrete which insulates temperature control inside the building and regulates it and regulates the temperature of the building naturally. The clean energy is also one more thing about the smart city is everything here is clean. All the energy generation is from 3 power sources: the air generation, the windmills, the power station, this is the water generator, and the solar generator.
My name is Aradhya, and today I have made a hydroelectric plant. In this, electricity is produced from generators driven by turbines that converts the potential energy of fast flowing water into mechanical energy. The aim of this project is that it does not create pollution and it is sustainable and affordable energy.